you're going to win. In life, you are going to win. If you put in the work, if you put in the time, life in the column of your journal book or your notebook or whatever will have a W beside it. Do you know why? Here's why. I am a huge believer. Listen, I know I talk about destination, reaching your hopes and dreams, X, Y, Z, but my friends, I sincerely believe that the beauty of life is the struggle. The beauty of life is the journey, right? You get to the destination, that's great, and it has a feel-good moment at the end of the movie when it happens, but it only feels as good as the journey it took to take there. If you could get a six-pack after doing 10 sit-ups, having a six-pack wouldn't feel nearly as nice as putting in hours upon hours, days, weeks, months, even years of time for working out. That's what makes it feel that much better, right? So in life, you know, when you reach destination, it has to be a perfect challenge where it's not too hard, but it's not too boring. It just makes you feel like you did not struggle, but you were challenged. That's a huge important difference in the two. You did not struggle, but you were challenged. You were pushed out of your comfort zone. Thus, when you make it to the final destination, it feels that much better. Otherwise, man, if you're not challenged, if you make it to the destination, how much is the destination really worth? Right? Think about anything. Think about a hike, right? If it was a small 10-minute hike, how amazing does it feel at the top as opposed to a 5-hour hike, right? I don't know if you're on Instagram, think about when someone comments and they have that verified blue check mark, you know, or they're on Twitter. If they give that to everyone over 10 followers, how would that feel? As opposed to they only give that to people who have, you know, a couple 100,000, a couple million, and then that person comments. Like it means something, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it has more value to it because it is harder to obtain. And because it is harder to obtain, it makes it a worthwhile goal. And because it's a worthwhile goal, it feels that much better. So what I'm trying to tell you, my friends, true happiness is not found in the destination, but it is found in the journey. It is found in the continuous journey. It is in the pursuit of something. It is in the, I don't like saying just the pursuit of happiness, because I don't want you to think that, you know, happiness is the means to an end. Excuse me. I don't want you to think that happiness is the end goal, right? I don't want you to think that happiness is what you're going to find at the destination. I want you to be happy along the destination, right? Enjoy the things, like enjoy life. And really, my friends, if you're putting in work, the worst thing I think that could possibly happen is you're 60 years old, 70 years old, and you think to yourself, you know what? I really didn't try hard enough. I really didn't put in enough work, and I should be farther ahead than I am. And the reason I'm not is because of me, because I just messed around. So I think, my friends, as long as you put it now, I know you're thinking, well, Daniel, what if I put in the work? What if I have patience? What if I do this? What if I do that? But then, you know, it doesn't work out. I don't make it to my dreams. Is my whole life a failure? At the end of the day, my dear friends, there are many things involved to life, as opposed to if you're going to make it or if you're not going to make it. Your hard work is one of them, but there are also many, many other things at play that might not be in your hands. A lot of people are born into bad circumstances, to say the least. In terms of upbringing, having guardians, people looking out for them, the environment around them. And you know what? If you don't make it, you don't make it. But I truly believe if you know, you can't lie to yourself. If you put in the work and you know that you put in the work, at the end of the day, you will be happy. You'll look back and you're like, no matter what happened, no matter whether I finished with the yacht or not, no matter I went traveling around the world or not, I did everything that I could at that point in time. I tried my best. And that's what you could ever ask for. You did your best with what you had. And if it wasn't enough, whatever. What are you going to do? Cry about it? Okay. Is that going to give you your yacht? Nope. Listen, I know I sound super emotionally insensitive, and maybe this is a very fun video/podcast to listen to when I'm 70 years old. But from my perspective at this moment, I do believe do the best with what you can. Focus on the things that you can control, and don't focus on the things that you cannot control. And at the end, when the dice have fallen, you know, when the chips are tossed, you can take a step back and go, okay, did I do everything that I could do? And yes, you can always work harder. Yes, you can always do that. But hey, man, maybe you wanted to go out to a party every once in a while. Maybe you liked playing Xbox. That brought you sincere joy. Is that a bad thing? I do not think so. So, my friends, please, with this final message, think about the journey. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the little things, go out for a walk, man. It is such a good time to be a human being, and just keep fighting, because life is meant to be filled with suffering. So in the words of Jordan Peterson, let's find something to make the suffering worthwhile.